Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from here at Marimanti, Tharaka constituency, Eastern Kenya. The name is Mugambi, Brian Mugambi, also known as Beast. Beast because back in 2014 when I began my footballing career as a midfielder, my role model was Arturo Vidal. His style of play was aggressive, a very tough and rough tackler, and that's when my teammates began calling me Beast. Beast Productions is the name of my media house. My earliest football memory goes back to 2002 at the FIFA World Cup, watching Ronaldo, El Fenomeno. Everyone in my village had his shirts. Remember those shirts that had his face? Even his iconic haircut. Fast forward to 2006. That's when I met Wayne Rooney. He made me fall in love with Manchester United. I remember back that time when he had a leg injury prior to the 2006 World Cup. I sympathized with him very much. I felt sorry for him. In this episode, I will be talking to Arsenal fans, their views about the just ended season, the 2024-2025 season, and the expectations for the 2026 season. I also spoke to grassroots local footballers from here to my constituency, Tharaka. Enjoy the show.
My name is Gabrison Munene. I've been an Arsenal fan from 2007, 2006, 2007. Pale finali manze, it was so crazy manze. Acha tu. Mtu amefanya nikakuwa fan wa Arsenali. Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger manze, that guy manze, huyo jamaa ni goated manze. Alafu pia kuna Thierry Henry bana manze, hadi ukauliza wale majamaa za Manchester hiyo time. Wale madefender kina Rio walikuwa wanasikia Henry, those guys wanasikia Henry, wanasikia tu msame. Uminchila lo manze. That guy manze made me fall in love with the club. Even though we have been in a trophy drought, kuna shida. We know to hiyo day itakam. Na najua ikikam, we will have the 6-2 manze. We will win everything that we will be there to win. My best Arsenal moment, okay, even though I was not that big, but looking at the trophy cabinet and you see a golden trophy, that is one of the greatest moments in football history, by the way. I don't know if there is any football club that will ever go unbeaten in the Premier League. The whole 38 games without tasting defeat, that is surely one of it. And then there is also last year. Last year, man, when we were just smashing people 6-1, 5, we come to your place, we just come on smash you, man. We come on, we smash. We beat Manchester United on my way, man. It was a wholesome moment, man. It felt good. And my worst Arsenal moment, two seasons ago, when we finished 2 points behind Manchester City. It was so bad, man. Looking at the games that we were beaten that season, losing to Fulham, losing to Aston Villa. Worst player of all time in Arsenal. Okay, if you listen to me, I'm sorry to say this, but Mustafi, that guy was pressure. Yani, you give this dude mpira, ana shoot kwa goal post yenu. That guy was with the mommy. That guy was beat manze. Even others judge at wapi. Even I don't want to know, man. Unashanga, is this guy professional footballer? Man, that was so crazy, man. It was so crazy. So Mustafi did bad. Okay, I will not say this guy is my worst. Is the worst player. He did score some goals for us, but switching clubs, man, Van Persie, that guy made me feel so bad. How can you just switch from go to our rivals, man, Manchester? Alafu tunakuja tunakupea God of War. I remember that day, man, they watch TV hivi na shangaa sisi hata wampige mawe. Mafans hata mpigie mzee mawe. Hata ende penye alienda hata though alituskolia mabao tukataa though, but that guy did us bad, man. In our current Arsenal squad, we need some improvements because next season next 25-26 season, I expect to be the league, champion, FA, Carabao. What else? Those are my expectations. Let's add one defender. Yeah, one center back is right. Yeah, because fullbacks pale tumekrom na fullbacks. Because I've had the releasing party. Releasing party, you know, that is a very big gap. Everyone saw against PSG. Releasing party is a very big gap. So we need to get somebody. We need to get somebody that can hold it like party. Na hata tukipata wawili. Okay, sitakata. Unajua Odegaard does not have a sub. Yeah, and you have seen the current Odegaard form. He's our skipper, yeah. He's better than Bruno, he's better than Madison, he's better than all those scumbags. But we need his sub because, you know, we are all humans. Not everybody agrees to his opinion. I love to be a striker. I think we need to give Arteta a striker. When you look at the likes of Osimhen, Pale Galatasaray, I think Osimhen is good for us, but I don't know if he wants Arsenal. There's some time I had him confess saying he wants Manchester, so I don't know if he can come to our place. We have Gyökeres, the Sporting guy. I love to get this other guy from Leipzig, Sesko. I'm rooting for Sesko. If we get Sesko, I know our problems will be solved. Sesko, that's what I'm crying for. If Arsenal, please listen to me. If you cannot get Sesko, then Manze, I'm a good number 9. I play good football. People love my football. Come, take me, Manze. I don't want your big salary. You can just give me food and you get me, Manze. But we need a striker, Manze. Arsenal, we need a striker. And Manze, Arteta, this message to Arteta. Arteta will give you 1 season. 1 season, because we've seen coaches go to a new club and get something. Yeah, we want to give you a full squad next season, Arteta. We are giving you a full stacked team from defense, midfield to the attacking. We want to give you a full squad. Arteta, next season, kama utupe vikombe 2 kupanda, Arteta, you can go. We will just say thank you, Arteta. You have improved us. You have, but you just have to part with, man, because we cannot just be sitting here and boiling the number 2 seat, man. It is getting hotter, man. We need to get a colder seat there up, man. Hii kiti number 2 tumekalia sana, hata nashangaa nimekuwa number 2 wa nani mimi mwenyewe hapa. Mimi hata si number 2 wa mtu, nashangaa nimekuwa number 2 wa nani. Acha, lakini Arteta bro. Arteta, we want you. We are giving you 1 season. Give us the trophies we want. You give us the trophies, yeah, we can stay. We can continue the process. Yeah, we trust the process, but the process bana kuna petafika. Tuache kutrust your process kwa sasa. It is taking long, bana, and now we are going season 2022 without a Premier League trophy, and we could have clinched it 2 seasons ago. We could have clinched it last season. Even this season, if we have just replaced the guys that we sold out and that we gave out in January, kina Nketiah, tukapeana kina Nelson, Fabio Vieira. Utunge replace our at least tupate striker kofiti. We could not be using Merino there up. We could atungekuwa tunatumia Trossard na Choka, hatuna sabia Martinelli. We could have been good, man. This Arteta, man. This message to you, bro. Okay, you're not my bro, you are my dad's age mate. Even though my dad is, no, you know, you're my bro. I have remembered your years. You're not my dad's age mate. So you, bro, Arteta, bro, just give us the trophies, bro. No more, no less. give us the trophies, and we will be fine. Peace out, man.
Whatever the weather, these streets are our own, and my heart will leave you never. My blood will forever run through the stone.
My name is James Pinot. I'm a businessman at Marimat. I'm a Pokemon. I have started supporting myself since 2011. Na moja sehemu alikuwa na Podolski na ile alienda Juventus Mark Szczesny. Nimependelea sana kuisupport kwa sababu hiyo timu inaanga kiburi kama Manchester hivyo. Yaani sisi tunafanya mambo yetu polepole. Sisi sio naona tumeanzia kwa tumesini Martins Zubimendi. Hili sio study capital tutagiba. Lazima tuchukue kitu. Naona hapo Victor wa Chelsea hapo karibu kuja. Na tunataka winga. Nico Williams. Tunataka kumaliza msimu bila kutishatishwa hivi. Au msimu tunataka hata at least ajaribu kufanya rotation ukai ili kupumzisha mtu kansa hata siku moja kila game kila. Tutafutie backup ya Saka ili kansa mema hivyo. Ama ile jamaa wa Madrid Rodrigo. Na Steve wajaribu kupiga watu bana bei hapo. Akina Jorginho na hapa tena ni mkosi kwetu bana. Hiyo ni swala kabisa. Jaribu na wewe jamaa at least ape mali yao watu bana. Wanaenda wanataka watoka hapo please. Please atende mbele you please. Tunataka Jorginho. Apeleke mali please. Na msimu ulisha hapa at least tulikuwa tumejaribu sana. Ulimaliza shots za Man City kutugonga at least 4 5 hivyo tunanyonga tano mtungi. Alafu na msimu mwingine tunaekea manoma ndawe. Na msimu tumejaribu sana kwa UEFA kwa Champions. Yaani tumefanya mundial na at least ni confident hapo kwa PSG. Lakini next season itakuwa fiti. Na hizo sana tutafanya hapa tuna kile Zubimendi. Tunatarajia hadi leo sichukue na sana. Alafu si at least hao ndio at least kuna mjamaa kwa sababu hapo tu asema Stanley. Maana watu Stanley ndio. Anataka watu kwa please. At least hiyo msimu tunaomba atenda sajaribu kusaini watu Victor wa Chelsea hapo striker. Alafu tutafutie backup ya Saka. Ajaribu kutafuta yule jamaa wa Atalanta au jamaa wa Nigeria. Na at least ajana pia ajaribu kusaini yule jamaa wa Bilbao. At least akuwe backup ya Martinelli. Kwa Nico Williams. Hiyo at least hapo tuna midfielder. Lakini hapo kwa midfielder nimeona mameleta ni Martins Zubimendi. At least hapo kumekuwa sawa sasa. Huo msimu tunataka tutofinde maadili madawe tu. Kwa hiyo kiburi malizike tu. Tuwapendelee bombe. Au ni wanyonge kwa sasa.
Thank you very much, Beast Production. My name is Jonas Maoki, the FKF chairman, Tharaka sub branch. The FKF, we usually major on regulating the football matches, managing them, promoting teams to the higher tiers, and even developing the talents of the youths. And in this 2025, the FKF has committed themselves, whereby we have rolled out the program to engage all the sectors in FKF programs. We have started with the Kenya Secondary Sports Schools Associations and the Kenya Primary Sports Schools Association, whereby the FKF has started to get into those schools and start training the young boys and girls in that level. And we have also started to train their coaches, that is the teachers and the referees in those areas, because we have realized that the talent starts at that stage in primary and secondary schools. However, we are facing a lot of challenges as FKF in nurturing talent of these young guys. Whenever they get out of the schools, there is a gap, because we realize that when they get out of the schools, they lack that support, because in the schools caters for their activities, but when they get out of the schools, you realize that there is a gap between joining either a national team and getting out of their local teams, that is from the grassroots to the higher level. So in this, we are calling the government, let's say the county government, to engage the young talent in sports, to cater, to facilitate, so that at least we may not experience that gap once they get out of the schools. Then the other thing that we have realized is that our leagues are lacking finances. We realize that we have many clubs that are participating in the FKF leagues, but since the FKF has got no kitty, at the end of it all, they end up being frustrated, because there is that constraint, that is the economic finances. They may not be able to cater for their, let's say there is a game they are supposed to play away. You realize that even transportation is a problem. At the same time, even the meals, you realize that our players are not that able to cater for their needs, for them to play well. So at times you realize that we end up losing talents because of challenges. At the same time, we are calling for even the investors, the private investors, to partner with clubs to sponsor the leagues. At least we get that their support, and this one will help us nurture the talent of these young guys. And on the same, we're even calling for the media coverage, the media houses, maybe to be covering the games at the grassroots levels, so that even when you are outside our country or wherever you will be, you may be able to know what is happening somewhere at the lower level. If it's let's say there is a league that is going on, we get the media personnel who will be covering those games. By doing this, we realize that our talents, a lot of talented players will be exposed even in the other world, and at the end we will be able to even maybe realize that we have sold a player from our local to even the Europe leagues. So I think we need to come up together so that we can maybe put the necessary or the needed support to nurture the talent of our boys and girls. Okay, I think in our area, that is Tharaka, we have good players. Notably, we have the likes of Mutemi Jr., who plays for Awakening Lions, that is in the Division 2. We also have Mwambia, the former player for Livewire. I think currently he is in trials with the Ulinzi Youth, and we wish him the best. We have the likes of Karani Pirip, the likes of Baleto, the lad from Marimanti area. These are the young talents that we are expecting them to shine maybe soonest. Okay, on the same, we are also requesting, and I don't know it is requesting what I can say about it, because the national government and the county government, they have set aside a kitty for the developing the talent of our youths through various offices. But whatever we are getting, or rather whatever we are seeing going on in our areas, or rather in our counties, it is not what it's supposed to be, because there is no fund at all that is being allocated for this sector. So we are calling for those who are responsible to chip in and start supporting the sport.
I am Kamuri Erastus Mwangi, commonly known as Kamuri 12 or Fulmeki. Grew and developed at the Tharaka local football, grassroots football, facing some challenges and more, and what have you. I have played for several clubs, not only in Tharaka, like my current team is Kiambu, known as Geo Olympics Football Club. I was former Levoya Football Club player, Gondi Power Dynamos, my home ground, Jugeni, and from other football development centers like Compassion, AIC, Karu 739. Go and speak about challenges we as grassroots football players face in our constituency, or rather our county Tharaka. The first challenge is management and mishandling of football fund. I can say I have played since I was under 9 until now I am playing. There are some funds which are being allocated to our teams, or rather some development centers, but whoever is in charge in handling the money mishandles. The second challenge is about development of our grassroots football. We cannot say entirely we have developed tournaments or leagues, but when we come to speaking of developing a talent or a grassroots football player, we can say you cannot develop a already developed player. What am I saying? A KPL player or an NSL player should not be featured in these grassroots football leagues or tournaments. Or else, what am I going to say? I'll say the current leagues, like Division 1, Division 2, regional leagues and county leagues, sub-county leagues, those are players who are necessarily needed in this tournament, which are being funded by NGOs or well-wishers. I'll once again go forward and say I've played with many players from our constituency, our county, and I can acknowledge some of them. My top 5 list of players. The first one I would say Eric Murray, commonly known as Mutemi Jr. Tops my list. The second player I would say is, let me go with Barreto, a young energetic boy, a striker who is good, also a midfielder. I'll also go knock with a defender. My top-notch defender number 3 is Arau. He plays for Levoya Football Club. He's a good defender, a young boy. Again, I can go for the 4th player who knows how to play and plays well. It's Karani from Kibonga United. And my number 5 list of players, I'll go with a goalkeeper. I'll go with the current chief goalkeeper, Jamson Mutegi, commonly known as Jamson Jam. For me, about sponsorship, I would call upon about our Tharaka County government. In the docket of youth and sport affairs, I will just call for sponsorship. Sponsoring the leagues, county leagues, and county tournaments. Like we have seen in other counties, there is, each and every year there is Governor's Cup, which has never ever happened or occurred in Tharaka County. Again, I would call for our constituency. In matters of sports, let them engage us youths who play football, soccer, and other sports in order to develop these young and generational talents.
My name is Isaiah Makori. A Marimanti youngster football player from 2009 up to date. Okay, one of my biggest challenge facing Tharaka football players is lack of facilitators. I mean, those people who can facilitate or organize for a tournament, and not only a tournament, but an continuing tournament. Lack of mentorship. Football players have lacked people to mentor them on how to train. I would like the leadership of Tharaka to come alongside and support youth in the docket of sports. And I think in Tharaka we have several talented players, all that they have lacked sports centers, or let me say about academies where our young children can start playing, because for a man to become a man must start from the ground. So we have to start with them when they are young, that they can become the real man in football. My list of top 5 players in Tharaka constituency. Here I go with Demi Junior, Karan from Kebunga FC, Musafiri from Garani, Barento from Marimanti youngster, there's a small boy in Cody Marcos, a defender.